Maryland, it is, you know, don't take a deep breath. Not gonna lie, I'm a wee bit sad today, a wee bit stressed, but it's all okay. This accent is getting worse as I continue to talk. So I might be a little low energy today, but hopefully it'll come back around because I'm hanging with y'all. It is smoky and gross outside. You are correct. And I didn't notice too. I should have because it was bad yesterday. I didn't notice this morning, or I forgot this morning, so I went on a run with Goose and I was like, I'm breathing pretty hard right now. Whoops, we didn't go far. We were only out for like 20 minutes, but you know. Ooh, boing. Hello, hello. Also, I realized I didn't show y'all the really exciting thing I got for my birthday last stream because we didn't have time. So don't let me forget. I want to show y'all at some point. I keep forgetting this isn't my main save. I don't have the seed maker there. But I want to show y'all what I got for my birthday. So halfway through the stream, I will do that because everyone needs to be here to witness its glory. It'll be very exciting if I do say so myself. Okay. But let's go get this watering can upgraded, shall we? And then I think we're also going to do some mining. Where's my sword? Oh, I shouldn't have sold my mushies. I need a snack. Should I take sunflowers? Or sunflowers an efficient snack? Well, I'll take my field snacks. Oh, I have this. That's fine. That'll do. Put these babies away. Okay. I think we're good. I didn't bring my hoe. It's okay. Do you think I'll ever change my hat, or do you think this is the permanent look? It just feels like such a part of my brand, the trash hat, you know? Feels personal. Amateur hour, you fold your laundry? I'm on that mindset. I don't have the time to be folding laundry. What I do is I take all my shirts, put them all in a big ball, shove them into my dresser, and then I take my pants and do the same thing, and it bing bang boom. That stuff is done in 2 minutes, and my stuff is always wrinkly. Always wrinkly. But you know what? I don't have time to see my kids. I don't have time to fold my laundry. And I won't change. Give it to me, Gunther. I will actually take that. Thank you very much. Thank you. Alright. It's Linus's birthday today, so we cannot forget to give Linus the gift of my presence. Exactly, the hustle. Hustle doesn't stop. Except it quite often does, because I'm very tired. Quite frequently. Oh! I almost forgot to upgrade my watering can. What a goof. I gotta get my head in the game. Gotta get your head in the game. Gotta get my head in the game. Gotta get my head in the game. Why am I feeling so wrong? My head's in the game, but my heart's in the song. Y'all know that one? Hey, Blue Star, how is it going? Just thinking about High School Musical. I don't know if we as a society have ever done better than that, you know? I certainly haven't felt better since that time. Ugh. 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 Do y'all remember, or did I just make this up, that there was like a Glee project but for High School Musical? Because I feel like I remember this happening. And they took them to the high school where they filmed it in real life. And I remember people like wanting to kiss the floor, like the basketball floor, because it was like, oh my gosh, this is where they filmed High School Musical. Oh my gosh, how did I even forget to talk about... I couldn't watch it on my own, the Colleen Ballinger apology. I watched it through Adam because, oh lord. I don't know how someone can exist on the internet as long as she has and not know that that's not going to be received well. But also it kind of seems like she didn't really... I don't know if she wanted it to be received well. Because it's like, how do you even... What's the point of even having a take on that when she wasn't even, like, taking it seriously, you know? High School Musical, get in the picture. Oh my gosh, okay, that was a real thing. So strange. I don't know what she expected the outcome of that to be, genuinely. Yeah, she just seemed very mad, very bitter. And, like... I mean, you know, feel how you feel. But, surely you have to know that that's not going to make your situation better, even if she was in the right. Which she's not. Not. So strange. I don't get people sometimes. And also, like, the only thing she referenced in the song was, like, making a fart joke and made up stuff. And, like, I'm like, girl, there are some very specific things. Some very real, specific things that, like, you could talk about. And the fact that you're not talking about that is not doing you any favors. It was very millennial core, that's for sure. Has the inventor of ukuleles apologized for the damage it has done? Particularly, I thought it was over in, like, 2015. I thought we had lived and died. But it has returned to curse us all. I can't get over how strange that was. That's strange energy. Also, the part where she, like, looks like she's about to stop, and then she sings another verse. Do you all think that was planned? Because I think that was planned. And if it was planned, that is corny as hell to, like, fake stop recording your apology video just to do, like, an encore of your corny song. Oh. Oh my gosh, it was madness. Absolute madness. Yeah, really speaking from the heart, I guess. Yeah. Apparently people miss this in 2020. Like, my one friend was like, have you been keeping up with this Colleen Ballinger stuff? And I was like, yeah. I feel bad because I knew about this in 2020 and I remember, like, Colleen's apology being, like, good in my memory. I haven't, like, rewatched it since that time. I'm like, the information really isn't that different, so it's kind of feeling like a goof. And she, I guess, completely missed it because she was, you know, it was like May of 2020, so I guess other people had better things to do than worry about Miranda Sings sending a child underwear. There were other things going on at the time, I suppose. Yeah, the ukulele song definitely proves that she doesn't understand the seriousness. Or she does, and she's just hoping that if she continues to ignore the more serious parts, it'll go away. I don't know. I don't get people sometimes. Yeah, I also don't think it's really a thing you can apologize your way out of either. But the thing is, do you think she's gonna go away? Because, you know, she's made the internet her thing. She's like a family vlogger and all this stuff. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure if she wanted to quit YouTube and, like, even if she didn't really want to work again, I'm sure she'd be fine. I'm sure she's made tons of money. But I don't know. I kind of feel like she won't go away. I kind of feel like she'll do the Shane Dawson thing and just, like, continue to exist whether we like it or not. And, you know, a core group of people who are still willing to give her money will sustain her for that time. And then she'll just, you know, make being canceled her brand, like, you know, all the corny people do. Ooh, I am going to forget that. Yeah, like, especially if you have a... Does she have a Patreon? If not, she should invest in one because I feel like that's the route we're going. I mean, that's how Gabby Hanna, like, sustained herself for many years. I don't know if she still does that. I also wonder if there's gonna be a follow-up or if the ukulele song is it, you know? Because I always thought that like Shane Dawson was gonna make some sort of follow-up to his really bad apology video, but he didn't. He just like went back to doing his thing. I don't know. It does kind of feel like you have to own it at a certain point. Yeah, Gabby Hanna has never apologized via song before, I don't think. I feel like she does love to communicate via song. I feel like we haven't heard much about Gabby Hanna lately. I know she was getting her tattoo removed, but I feel like no news is good news when it comes to Gabby Hanna. Like, you know, hope she's medicated and stable and well, because don't want to see people being unwell on the internet. Man, there's gonna be like so many studies in the future about like how being some sort of like internet personality just like must really warp your perception of things, because I feel like even people who've I'm not gonna use a dagger. I feel like even people who've had real jobs, it gets really hard, I think, when you get to like the decade mark to like stay in touch with reality. If you get like just a certain amount of attention, you just kind of have to keep your mouth shut, because the things you will say will be crazy. Maybe just theory, just a game theory. I'm personally already on my way out. I'm already losing my grip. I had the urge to bust out a ukulele myself. You know, it's only a matter of time. Luckily, none of my fans want to be in group chats with me. Don't plan on having group chats with fans. Mining. Yeah, I don't have a kid running my social media, at least as far as you know. Until they post something problematic and I throw them under the bus. Man. So weird. It's all so weird. Okay, I was about to say. No ladders? Should I go for 65? I feel like we might as well. Doing pretty good on the ladders, making pretty good time. All things considered. Also, that Colleen video, I just checked the views. It had like 2.5 million this afternoon, and that's on her vlog channel. I feel like that's gotta be crazy. I feel like it would be on the trending page if the trending page wasn't like handpicked by YouTube. Speaking of the trending page, did y'all see the new FNAF trailer? Because I did. They've made some changes. They've clearly made some changes for the movie, but I'm very excited. It still looks really fun. Whee! Come on, slime. Let me kill you. Yes. I've heard Colleen's been deleting comments on her video, but the comments weren't exactly positive when I looked either, so who knows. I wouldn't want to be moderating my comments if it looked like that, to be fair. I hope she at least has someone else doing it. Or maybe it's just auto-modded and they just like auto-modded. I assume like Adam and like Becky and her ex-husband or whatever. I'm also, back to the Five Nights at Freddy thing. I'm back in my Josh Hutcherson era. I mean, you could argue that I never left my Josh Hutcherson era, but I'm very excited to see him. I feel like we haven't seen him acting in a really long time. And he's such a goofball. I love him. If y'all want some entertainment, just look up Josh Hutcherson pictures, because there are so many good ones. One of my personal favorites is one where he wrote on his hand, legalize it, and then in parentheses, marriage. So that people didn't think he was talking about the weed. Or, there's one where he's wearing this shirt that just says, like, in really tiny font, take me to the art museum and fuck me in the bathroom. And he's just, like, taking a picture with a fan. Oh, it's 12 a.m. I'm gonna pass out. Oops. I mean, if you want to get into FNAF, that is a whole rabbit hole to go down. Hours and hours of content. But you know, honestly, it might be good to go in fresh, because Dan also doesn't really know much about FNAF besides just like the general, like, you know, what's in the pop culture. And so I'm trying not to spoil it for him. So he can just go in and enjoy the movie, and then, you know, he can become obsessed with it like me, I assume. If he has taste, he will. He is wearing his $50 gray shirt and hoodie. I fall asleep to that Jenny Nicholson video quite frequently. That's in the rotation for sure. Okay. Put some of this in there. Alright, good night, Robin. Robin is putting in the work. Oh, I forgot to see Linus, but... oh well, you win some, you lose some. Going to sleep with my iron ore. I haven't read any FNAF fanfiction. Doing that. But it is inspiring me to get back into the lore. Plus there's like DLC coming out. It is a very good time to be a FNAF fan, I tell ya. We are doing well. Oh, but you know what? Blue Star, I've been watching Chicken Girls on Brat TV. I think I'm gonna do a video on it because I'm hooked. It started out as a thing where I was gonna dunk on it, but I'm honestly, the ironic watching is becoming less and less ironic by the day. I am vibing. I'm having such a good time. And if you know, you know. Yes, you absolutely converted me. I've also, I don't know about y'all, but I never watched like the LeBlanc family. I mean, I never watched family vloggers to begin with, but I'm learning, I thought that the LeBlanc girls were like TikTok stars and that's where they were famous from, but it turns out they've been family vloggers since they were like 6, like really, really young. So I've also been learning the LeBlanc family drama because like the parents get divorced and there's like, apparently he started dating his daughter's friend's mom, who was also like on the set of the Chicken Girls or like a Brat TV show. There's some drama. Yes, one of them does have a Nickelodeon show. They're like they have full on careers. They've had lives. They've done far more than I ever will in my life. It is impressive, but also I just don't love the concept of child stars, so it does make me a little sad. But I will say, the first couple episodes of Chicken Girls, or really the first season, I feel like it's kind of questionable, the quality. Like, there's a lot of production errors and stuff, and no one can act at all. But I feel like the main, like the core cast really grow as actors, like, throughout. And they're also kids, so, you know, they get better as they go along. But it's really funny because they'll introduce like new TikTok stars every couple of seasons and the new ones can never act. So there's always like at least one person who can't act at all, who we just have to pretend like we're buying what they're selling. And so there's always, it's entertainment, sheer entertainment, I tell ya. Let me get my eggs. Eggs. Okay. There's so many Chicken Girls shows too. Like, I'm not Chicken Girls, Brat TV shows. And they all star on like a bunch of them too. Or they're at least guest star in a bunch. And then there's a bunch of movies, which aren't really movies. They're more like longer episodes. Like, I thought about doing... Originally, I was like, oh, maybe I'll do a deep dive on the whole Brat TV channel, but there's truly like too much content for that to even make sense. Like, that would take me months and months and months to do. And I don't know. It might just be too much for the human to digest. Oh, so Hotel de Lune exists in the universe of Chicken Girls. That's like the show that the sister is on in Chicken Girls, right? But then it's also a show on Brat TV. This is some meta. This is some thinking. They put in the thought with this lore. Except they don't. There's a lot of there are a lot of continuity errors. So many continuity errors actually, but it's still fun. The universe is... Oh my gosh. The extensive lore I could not have prepared myself for. Truly. So yeah, if y'all want some entertainment, there's 10 seasons of Chicken Girls to catch up on with me. I am just about to start season 5 right now. So I've watched 2 of the movies, and 4 seasons. And the seasons are roughly like 2 hours total, which is interesting. So you can kind of get through it pretty fast. Vampires are canon? Okay. Oh, I forgot he can't process geodes. I forgot you're useless to me currently. Forgot about that. Whoops. Guess I'll do some fishing. But to Laffy Taffy's point, I think, like... I mean, I really do think that like, the children of family vlogs are gonna be, like, the Allison Stoners of the next generation. Like, the child stars who have to speak out about all the stuff they went through. I mean... I really do hope the law catches up at one point. I think France is one of the only countries in the world that currently has, like, protections where... if a child decides that they don't want their stuff on the internet, they actually have like the legal authority to like get their parents to remove them. And there's like some requirements that the parents hold on to money that they earn from blogging, like for the kids, kind of like a Coogan account. Like, I understand like in a practical sense it's hard to regulate, but you gotta at least put something, you know? There has to be some sort of deterrent. Because put these kids on display like 24/7 when they can't even grasp what that means. It's just sad, honestly. Yeah, and like to have people have opinions about your childhood or like, you know, that one mom, I mean, I know there's not just one mom that did it, but like, I forget which one it was where they put the dog down and the mom was like shoving the camera in the kid's face and she was just like, tell me how you're feeling, like tell me about how sad you are, and this little boy is just crying and I'm like, oh my god, like surely this isn't something he wants documented at any point in the future. Like that's not a thing people want to remember. Ugh, so sad. What? Look, I'm fucking it up. I'm about to lose this fish and the treasure. Ah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry. I had to break my train of thought so I didn't lose this fish. Come on. Come on. Come on. I don't know. I've also just like, I mean, I'm not big on kids, so I'm really not the audience for it, but I've also never really understood the appeal of family vloggers. Like, is it kids watching family vlogs, or is it adults watching family vlogs? You know? Because I guess, like, kids like watching other kids. I don't know. Because it's content made by the adults, too, so it's just... all of it's strange to me. I could always use a beverage, my guy. Whoops. I'm working on it. I need more chickens, though. I have some money for some cows, though. Should probably do that. Yeah, kids and creepy adults. Blech. Blech. Ugh. It's like all in their control. It's like not a thing that has to happen. Yeah. I mean, I guess as a mom, it's like nice to see other moms talking about, you know, that experience. It's not like there's, you know, there's not a ton of mom content made for moms in like normal media either. There has to be limits. There just has to be limits. I mean, obviously someone's watching them, because remember in my YouTube tour video, I talked about how family vloggers like went on tour. Losers, we're keeping that. I also have to remember to put the other heater in the box. How do you spell parakeet? Even if it's not right, that's what we're going with. Yeah, people can make parenting content without displaying their kids. I know plenty do. And I commend them for it. Yeah. It's also like warped my brain, because I know some of my like people I went to school with are now at the age where they're having kids, and even when they like overshare stuff just to like their normal like friends, like they don't have a huge platform, I'm like, ugh, why are you putting this online? Like, there are weirdos out there. It's probably fine. Personally, I think that children should be not seen and not heard. And that's just a little something to live by, but, you know, that's just me. Not everyone can have my opinion, I suppose. How are we doing with friendship with people? Oh, Shane's my boyfriend. Yeah, we need to make some progress, don't we? Put my frozen tears away. Yeah, the one thing the 50s got right about treating children just like tiny adults. Well, maybe not all of that, but you know. We can pick and choose. If conservatives can do it, we can do it too. Hello. I wish you didn't hate me. But it's okay. I'm gonna go give Robin some spaghetti. I just have the urge to do so. Doo-doo. I know you do. Oh, you bet I do, Demetrius. You bet I have animals on my farm. Also, I realized the next Tuesday is 4th of July. So, I'll say this again at the end of the stream, but I'm going to be streaming Nancy Drew at 1 p.m. instead of 7 p.m. And it'll still be on the holiday, so I don't blame y'all if y'all want to actually go celebrate America, or my Nana's birthday. It's my Nana's birthday as well. If you want to celebrate my Nana's birthday at your own leisure. But yeah, adjusting the schedule. Where's Harvey at? Where are you, sir? Why is he hiding from me? Do we think he's in the libs? Oh, Abigail hates us because I had the nerve to give her a fruit on her birthday. And that was a crime against humanity that I will never be able to recover from. Ugh. Ugh. It is sad. It is tragic. And the real tragedy is that I only have myself to blame. Oh. What's up? Okay. I mean, I know I did think about watching Charmers because, like, a witch show already just, like, the premise has enough chaotic energy. So Crown Lake I know is another school in the Chicken Girls universe. Yeah. Oh, that was the one thing I corrected. I think I told y'all last time that I played a day without you guys, the one that we lost that crashed. I gave the emerald to Penny that time instead of Jazz. I'm sorry. I just really need Penny to like me. I just really need people to like me. I will make it up to Jasmine. I will give her an emerald some other time. Is this what the Pretty Little Liars author is up to these days? Oh my gosh. The things we do, I suppose. What am I looking for? Oh, let's sell these babies. That and here. Need to hold on to those. And let's put these away too. Alright, we're gonna make some more tea saplings if we have. Do we have fiber though? We may not have fiber. Oh, we do. We have lots of fiber. We can do it. Stonks. Okay. Put that there. This away. Oh, wait. Let me not be dumb. Put that over there. Doop doop. Very organized, my system, I tell you. It's all according to my secret plan that I will not tell you. Thought I had sashimi in here. Am I making that up? Am I making that up? Greek? 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 I think I'm making that up. I think that was all in my head. Well, Jasmine will have to pull herself up by her bootstraps, just like everyone else. Pay for her college. Doesn't deserve it. Not like our sweet, sweet Penny. Alright, I'm just gonna chop some wood and then call it a day. Yeah, I just saw a lesbian kiss in season 4 of Chicken Girls. It did take me until season 4 to get that lesbian kiss, but, you know. The lesbians did exist prior to that. It's just a slow burn, you know? Slow burn. Honestly, the Chicken Girls has, like, dealt with more nuanced stuff than I anticipated. Like, it had some interesting things on, like, feminism and, like, abuse in season 4 too, which is like, I kind of hated it, but I was also like, well, you know, it's refreshing. It's something. See, I feel like Attaway General is the one that gave Brat TV the bad rap, because that was the one. Is Dixie in season 2 or in season 3, or did she just like get too famous? Because I remember that was the one that had like 20 video essays about, you know, how bad it was. And from the looks of it, the first couple episodes were indeed pretty bad. I'll wait for you, Gramps. Good, good. We don't need an explanation of what happened to Dixie. Because also, like, she's dating her boyfriend, who was her boyfriend in real life at that time. But then they broke up, like, I don't think they dated for that long, because then she was with Noah for a really long time. So I was like, how are they gonna... They're not gonna make them date in the show, are they? Because I feel like, you know... I feel like as soon as, because these are all teenagers, a lot of them have dated in real life, and as soon as they date and break up in the show, like, they just mysteriously disappear. Which I guess is nice. They don't make them hate with, you know, their ex-boyfriends when they're 12. Gotta draw the line somewhere. Oh, I need to put my heater in my barn. Really? Who does she play? Megan is in Chicken Girls? I'm trying to think if I can think if any of them sound like it. I don't know. Because I remember I watched a behind the scenes of Megan, so I've seen the girl who voices Megan before, but I'm totally blanking on what she looks like now. She just looked like, you know, a little girl. And then I don't think about that too often. So yeah, that's been taking up a lot of my brain space as of late. Sure has. I wonder if this like self-made like YouTube content is gonna be the norm someday, you know? Like it's gonna be the new network television. It is kind of cool that, you know, it was just like a group of guys just decided to make a kids network and they did it. And like, they were able to do it pretty cheaply, you know? All things considered. Hello, happy chicks. No, don't eat the egg. We need those. Yeah, Blue Star, this is what you've done to me. No, but honestly, I've been watching too much Gilmore Girls lately. I've kind of fallen off since I told you guys last. I feel like I watched the first 4 seasons pretty fast. Or I haven't even finished season 4. I feel like I watched the first 3 seasons pretty fast and I kind of need a break from it. And also because Netflix is like not letting me watch it on the TV anymore because I'm not in my mom's household. I can only watch it on my phone or my laptop. I haven't been like putting it on in the background as much. But I needed something to watch, you know? And up until this Colleen Ballinger thing dropped, you know, YouTube was kind of dry for me at the moment, you know? Not too many people uploading, including myself, but... It's hard, I know. I haven't watched The Good Place, but the thing is, I know the big spoiler, so I wonder if I'm sure it's still good. But I do kind of wish that I didn't know the big spoiler, because I'd be like, that feels like such a pivotal thing for people when they watch that show. I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm like, if someone was like, hey, I'm watching The Good Place, would you like to watch it with me? I'd be like, hell yeah. But starting new shows takes so much energy. It's why I didn't watch Gilmore Girls for like so long. It just takes many years. Many years. Okay, you knew the twist? Yeah. I mean, people love it, so I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure I'd still like it. And it's much less of a commitment than Gilmore Girls is. But it'll definitely have to wait until this Brat TV nonsense is out of the way, because I can't do Gilmore Girls, Brat TV, and something else. That's too much. Too much. Oh, let's talk to Penny. Let's not waste our sweet emerald friendship points. Hello. He's my bestie. Linus is my bestie. You're not talking about One Tree Hill. Oh, you're saying news show. Luke from Gilmore Girls is in other things? I like don't recognize him from anything else. Let's process some geodes, please. I need to make sure I don't spend all my money, though. I think it's 5,000, right? Okay, yeah, we're good. Got a little poopy. Yay! Canada getting something first. I feel like that's a rarity. Ooh, all of these things we can donate to the museum. Very nice. I wonder if I have access to the CW. I don't know. And when I say I mean my parents. I don't have cable. But they have Verizon something or another, so sometimes I mooch off of them. Oh yeah, I watched D'Angelo Wallace's videos on the Idol. I mean, I remember, I don't know why it came up in my research for one of my deep dives, but it did. And I remember reading some of the articles that came out after the Cannes Film Festival about it being Nightmare. So it is kind of interesting to see it play out and it be like, oh yeah, it is that bad. All the rumors are true. Yeah, definitely not gonna watch that. Man, it really does suck that, what's his name? His name isn't Sam, is it? The Euphoria guy. Sam Levinson? Is that his name? It does suck that he's like terrible with women, huh? Seemingly. Because Euphoria was so good, and then the second season was just like, well, and now it's making me think, was season 1 even that good to begin with, or did he just get lucky? Who knows? Yeah. Oh, you know, maybe it must have been because I was thinking about how Bella Thorne just needs to be in Euphoria. Like, she just fits into that universe. Like, she doesn't even need a character. She can just be Bella Thorne. And then Bella Thorne and Zendaya can be in a project together, and that would be so fun. That must have been why it came up. I don't know why it came up in the research, but it did. Yeah, Sam Levinson and Ryan Murphy both need to pay for their crimes. They're using their talents for evil, and I don't appreciate it, because I know that they could do so much better, and they choose not to. So sick and twisted. Whose dad is so much better than him? Is Sam Levinson a Nepo baby? Trying to think of another Levinson. I feel like I'm gonna be really stupid when y'all tell me. You're gonna be like, it's Steve Carell's son, don't you know? Barry Levinson. Oh, okay. Do I know Barry Levinson? From Baltimore? Okay, well now I feel real foolish. Well, I also just found out that the LeBlanc family was also from Maryland, and I didn't know who they were, so... Yeah, of course, it is a... He does make exclusively Nepo baby projects, so I shouldn't be surprised. Man. It really is like half of Hollywood is a Nepo baby. Isn't that something? You would think I would not be surprised by that. Also, look at me just looping around. Oh, I was thinking I should go to the traveling cart, but I have no money to do that. So, I'm not gonna do that. I really just want to give Sebastian this frozen tear, so I'm just gonna circle around his house until he likes me. Oh, okay, yes. I have seen Rain Man. Ooh. Ooh. I remember I watched it in like 9th grade, and I think at the time the teacher was showing us it as like a positive representation, which I think the consensus is that that's not the case, my understanding, but you know. You win some, you lose some. Hello again. Oh, you don't want to talk to me anymore. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep. Give me one margarita. I'm gonna give you some egg. Give me some. I feel like he leaves at 3. That's my guess. That is my guess. I'm just gonna hang around his house. I'm gonna cut this tree. I feel like I remember him going to get a snack at 3 is my prediction. But I will just wait. That's right. Oh, you're not even ready. You're not even ready for this, Sebastian. I'm about to lay it on him. Oh my gosh, please tell me we're at 2 hearts and we can go into his room and we don't have to do that nonsense anymore. No. You know? It's called manifesting. It's called manifesting a friendship. Hanging around someone's house until they love you. That's what I call it. Alright. Mission successful. I do say so myself. Alright. Well, I need to make some money so we can upgrade our watering can some more. Hopefully... Do I have 5 gold bars? I need to also get on that as well. But we're nowhere near 10,000 gold anyways. Woohoo! No. Travesty. A travesty for us all. Oh, I just completely missed that, didn't I? No! No! Nar! Nar. Classic fucking pike. Making me work for it. When I'm Gen Z, I don't plan to work a day in my life. And society wants me to change. I don't think so. Well, I have to catch at least 1 fish at this point, because otherwise it's going to be a little embarrassing. A little embarrassing. Alright. Okay. We're doing it. We're doing it. This is my favorite kind of fish. I mean, technically I don't pay for the Netflix, but it's the principle. Netflix, you know, I pay for Netflix with my taxes somehow, I bet. I bet. I bet in some indirect way, I pay for Netflix. I think we as a society pay for Netflix because I think we all saw Girl Boss, the sitcom. I know I watched that show, and I think that counts as paying for it. Eh. Yeah. Eh. What else? What else did I watch on Netflix that really made me feel like I was paying for it? I watched the live Love is Blind reunion where Vanessa Lachey was like trying to take people's firstborn children. I think that counts as paying for Netflix. A video essay on Girl Boss? That would mean I would have to watch Girl Boss again. To be fair. Girl Boss. I feel like I've been seeing a lot of, not a lot of, I can think of one specific one that came out recently about the Girl Boss book, which I also haven't read, but I feel like I got the gist already. Yeah, it was so bad it got canceled, or they just canceled things that didn't even deserve to be canceled. That's how bad it was. That was back when, like, being a Netflix original meant that it had some level of prestige, which, I would not say is the case anymore. I would have to say that's not the case. Let me check the calendar and see if it's anyone's birthday coming up soon. Ooh, I think I'm gonna give Sebastian the golden pumpkin so that he'll like me for his birthday. I know, they just cancel everything gay nowadays. Was I kind to insatiable? I don't know. I did cut out some of my more negative opinions about it, but you know, if y'all liked it, I don't think it's like a danger to society or anything. It was fine. It was kind of It was kind of like a subpar Ryan Murphy show, I think, is the takeaway. I think I cut out some stuff about it because I didn't really like the way like the way I said it. It didn't come out how I wanted it to sound, or how I thought I sounded. Because both Debbie, Ryan, and the creator of the show said some like questionable things about equating like being fat to like being insecure about their weight, and like how like Debbie talked about how she had an eating disorder, and because her friend had cancer, she had like binge eating disorder, and she gained 15 pounds, and how she was like really insecure, and like that was how she related to Patty's story, which Patty has like an eating disorder in the show. And so she really didn't like a lot of the criticism about the show. But I was like, some of the criticism that I felt like kind of got ignored was that the show, even though it claimed to be like about positive body image, it didn't really. Being a fat person wanting to be treated nicely isn't necessarily about like loving themselves and not being insecure. It's about like people just need to be like be nicer to them, whether they're insecure or not. And I don't think the show was that nice to Patty as a fat character. I don't think it was. And the showrunner also like talked about her experiences like being slightly overweight as a kid, and it was just like, I just don't think that those, even though those experiences are valid, I don't think that's the same as like you knowing what it's like to be a fat person, or like you taking in and processing the criticism that fat people were giving at the time. But I was like, even now I'm not articulating it like the best, so it was like, I feel like that was too nuanced of a conversation to just like throw in the middle of a video, you know? Yeah, the guy playing the lawyer was selling it. I also did not know the real person, that he was like married and then came out later as gay, so I didn't know that that was like where the story was going. So it was interesting. I don't know. I feel like that show was trying in good faith to like have a good message, but I don't know if it was as nuanced as it thought it was sometimes. If that makes sense. I don't know. But also it's like, not like I'm a fat person either, so it's like, you know, maybe I shouldn't get too on my soapbox about it when like, not like it's my experience either. I don't know. Hard to say. Hard to say. Because like me having an opinion as a viewer versus me like giving my opinion and sort of whether I want to or not presenting myself as some sort of authority are two different things, you know, so. I don't know. It's a thing I think about quite frequently. Yeah, it's definitely the same with like the Taylor Swift, like I went so back and forth with the Taylor Swift Antihero music video where she steps on the scale and like sees herself as fat, and people being like, oh, it's fat phobic because like the worst thing that she can imagine is her being fat, but it's like, oh, but you know, it's her intrusive thoughts, and intrusive thoughts aren't always like politically correct or, you know, kind thoughts. That's why they're intrusive thoughts. And it's like, yeah, but she's also putting that on a public platform and kind of inherently sending the message that like, yeah, being fat would be a source of insecurity, and she's clearly a thin person. So like, what does that say? Like I went back and forth on both sides of that for a long time too. Like I was like, just like, and at the end of the day, I was like, well, I don't know. I don't really have a dog in this fight, so. That's kind of how I landed on that one as well. But I do think she did the right thing by editing it out, ultimately. Doop. We're getting all the secret notes. Let's see if I have something else in my box. I'm actually gonna take one of my gold bars and see. Oh, I shouldn't give it to Maru. I don't have enough gold bars. I'm trying to figure out what I should do with my day. Trying to figure out what I should do with my day. Decisions. Might mine for a little bit. Just a wee bit. Yeah, Taylor. Do y'all think are Taylor Swift and Matt Healy still dating? I haven't really been keeping up. I feel like I haven't heard as much about it as of late. Slash, do you think they were ever officially dating, or was it just a fling? Because I feel like people have gotten kind of tired of talking about it. But never forget. They broke up? Okay. I mean... I know it's like... wasn't great that she was dating Maddie Healy. But I will say, it is such a classic, like, get out of a 6-year relationship. Maddie Healy is like the poster child of the rebound that you go for, right? Like... No, I meant to give you a frozen tear, not an egg. Oh, I needed those eggs. Oh, beans. Beans. God. Now I'm never gonna get into his room. Yeah, I kind of wonder whether she should have... I wonder if she would have an easier time or a harder time if she just, like, hadn't put herself in that position to begin with, of, like, being like, sorry that I haven't spoken out before. Because now I feel like that set an expectation that she was just never gonna meet. But also, like, it's not the craziest expectation to meet either. I don't know. I don't doubt that she meant it when she said it, but I don't think she understood what what the implications of that meant. I don't know if she really thought that through. But it's more than just, you know, putting Todrick Hall in your music video. That doesn't solve everything, turns out. Actually can make things worse in some cases, I would say. I mean, I think Taylor also, to some degree, has, like, a good... Like, keeping quiet, in a lot of ways, does her favors. Because if you keep quiet, you're not doing a Colleen Ballinger and making a ukulele apology, you know? Taylor Swift would never do such a thing. And she's successful. If there's one thing Taylor can commit to, it's keeping quiet when she knows that not doing so will do her absolutely no favors. Yeah, I also miss when celebrities were quiet. I also miss, like, when the silent majority was silent. These are all things that I miss. The simpler times, you know? The golden age. Ugh, and Pride Month's about to be over. And it's all just gonna be sad and straight month. I think that's July. Ooh, why am I... Come here. I do wonder sometimes, like, just how much of Taylor's, like, is everything strategic? You know? Like, her... Like, do you think she intentionally, like, made speculation about her and Maddie Healy, or was she just, like, you know... Or was she just being messy? Because I know people like to say that, like, every little thing that she does is intentional. Like, I remember she wore this, like, outfit with stars, and it, like, vaguely looked like something Scooter Braun's wife wore to a Met Gala a couple years ago, and they're like, oh my gosh, such a slay. What a dig at Scooter Braun's wife. And I'm like, I don't know. I think, like, stars on an outfit just, like, kind of matches the theme of her album aesthetic. I don't know if that was, I don't know if that was that specific of a dig. I am always curious. Because, sometimes I think the Taylor Swift fans are more creative than she is, or at least, like, they must be. I don't think no one can have that many Easter eggs and lore, like, all at once, and still be a human being that exists. Her dating Maddie Healy was just an elaborate prank to annoy her fans. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe she was in her own Reputation era. She's like, you know, just a little spice, a little something for her, a little something for the girls. You know? God bless, I suppose. Meep. Morp. We're vibing with the iron bars, at least. Oh. Whoops. Put this stuff away. I feel like I'm too tired. I'm like, I know there are things to do, but I'm blanking on them, you know? That I am. Well, let's put the eggs that we do have away. Put the frozen tear away, because I already gave him a stupid egg. Have you missed much weather, nerdy boy? No, I wouldn't say so. We've kind of just been vibing. My head's not in the game today, so it hasn't been the most productive thing, but you know. Not every day can be productive. Although, I do think you're just in time because I want to show y'all my birthday present whenever we finish this day. Saturday the 6th. For sure. How are we doing on eggs? How are we doing on eggs? Eggs. We'd have more if we hadn't given them such Bastion. Stupid. Go find Shane, give him another beer. I have enough money for a beer. Egg. Mark, it is way past your bedtime. What are you doing here? Oh, I'll tell you, Mark, while you're here. I'm streaming earlier on the 4th of July. If you want to stop by and celebrate America's independence, you're welcome to. Oh, Goose. Goose is borking. Is he done? We'll never know. Oh, Goose. So loud. Hurts my ears so. That sweet, sweet boy. Doth hurt my ears. Ooh, that's fun. Ooh, I was close to Marty when I did that. That's fun. Hope you had a good time. I mean, I would hope so when you're getting back so late. Hope that means it was a good date. Otherwise, that would be a very long night. Meat. Let me see. Can't make that. I can make some cheese press, though. Hi, Goose. You were borking so loud. But you're here. Hey, bud. Sweet boy. Sweet, sweet boy. Good for you. I'm not gonna lie. I feel very lucky that I met my partner in college and didn't really like date a ton. I mean, it builds character, but I just feel like it is a hard world out there. I hear some nightmare stories from my friends sometimes. I'm just like, oof, oof. I had it on easy mode, you know? That's for sure. Yeah, goose butt. Welcome, welcome. Goose butts, welcome. Goose's butt welcomes you all. Welcomes you all this Pride Month. Okay. 45 stone. Alright. Is that all the stone we have? No. No, no, no. Alright. Let's make some cheese breads. Thought I would make more. Okay. Do I not have my wood? Do I not have my wood? Sick. Nice. Sick. Cool. Okay. We are barred up. Barred up. Okay. One day, when my sweet, sweet cows make cheese, I will be ready. That sounded strange, but yeah. I will be prepared for that day when my cows are all grown up. All right. Put her away. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. A boop. And let's put that away. Oh, Goose is an ally for sure. If not a member himself. I suppose I don't know. I feel like I made a TikTok once where I like wrote down identities and had him pick with his nose. I forget what he got. Forget what he got. I don't know. Goose is so chaotic that I can't really read him, you know? He could surprise me. Okay. Before I forget, we need to pause for a second so I can show you my thingy thing. All right, hang on. Let me pull it up real quick. You can just look at my face while I do this. I'm hacking into the mainframe so I can show you. Okay. We got him. Let me... There we go. So, if you don't already follow Made in the Moment, you should. They have a beautiful crochet account, and they don't normally do customs. They just, they sell patterns online if you like any of them. And we're like internet mutuals. We DM every once in a while. But Dan DM'd them and got them to make me this sweater, this beautiful sweater. So this is mine. This is them modeling it. I haven't taken pictures of myself. Look how cute they are. But it's so beautiful and it's one of a kind, and I was so happy to get it. I wanted to wear it out to my birthday, but this Sunday was like so hot and humid I would have exploded. Yeah, so you'll probably see it in a future video. It's my favorite thing. And I wore it to my office on Monday and no one said anything. But it's fine because I know. They have no taste. No taste. They also just, you know, most of them were busy. I feel like 2 people saw me in the office. But anyways, I know, Madison. I'm still... It's fine, but it's not fine, you know? Thank you. I trust you all would have said something. So, all right. Back to the stream. Back to the streaming moment. Did it crash? Was that too much? At least it crashed when we like just started a day. That's fun. It was like, I think the sweater slayed too hard. And then it crashed. Dang. See, Dan and I were like trying to figure out what's up with this computer all weekend. And I don't speak computer, but he thought it was some sort of driver issue. And he was pretty sure he fixed it. And then before we were trying to get Midnight in Salem to work, we were having like, I don't know how it was for y'all, but I was having some real issues with the like dropping frames when I was recording, and we were still trying to figure that out. It's just such a bummer. It's so annoying. But, oh well. That it is, Pierre. Yeah, Miss Camp, we'll never know. I'll have to watch the recording myself and we'll see. We'll see if you were telling the truth. The haunted computer. Oh, Mark, I love that. Be gay, do crime. Who's be gay, do crime? Woo! New seed alert. Thank you, Pierre. Bye-bye. Okay. Pierre seeds are the highest quality around. Thank you, sir. Good. I want everyone to think that when they see my sweater. Be gay, do crime. I also, Mark, I don't know if you saw, but I have an Untitled Goose Game tattoo, so be gay, do crime always. That's how I live. Not the Festival of the Ice. Blah. Blah. Worst holiday. Worst Stardew holiday. That being said, I do intend to win. I do intend to dominate the competition. Okay. Let's get to work, ladies. You want a hot body? You want a Maserati? You better work, bitch. You want to live fancy? Party in France? You better work, bitch. The G in LGBTQ stands for goose. Yep. That's right. I like to think, Kim Petras just plays on loop in his head. And nothing else. There's no other thoughts going on in that pretty little head of his. Ugh. Sweet goose boy. So sweet. You know, yesterday, I want to hear about this. Goose was wrongfully accused of a crime that he did not commit. That was pretty fucked up. So, I have these plants, on like hanging shelves. And I guess some leaves of my aloe plant fell down from one of the shelves onto the couch. So it looked like Goose had taken some of my like plants and just like dragged it over to the couch. To an untrained eye, I suppose. Like Dan didn't notice where it where it came from. And so apparently he like yelled at Goose because he thought that he had gotten into my plants. And I come home and he's like, look what he did. And I'm like, bestie, that clearly just like fell from the shelf onto the couch. And he's like, oh no. Poor Goose. And his attorney was not there to defend him when that happened. The injustice, I tell you. The trauma this boy had to endure. Okay. Dan's not that bad. He was like, well, apparently he does this kind of wiggle, like when he's been bad. He just like does this little, it's a very specific wiggle, and apparently he did that, and I'm like, well, he probably just forgets whatever he's done that's bad anytime we tell him he's been bad, and like it's just instinctive. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's just being Goose. I know. He did not contact Goose's attorney at all, and we will be filing suit. Protecting Goose. My gosh. So you can all go cancel Dan on Twitter if you want to. I encourage it. It's pretty fucked up. I'll never look at him the same. Yeah, Dan's ukulele apology will be dropping tomorrow. And he'll be saying, the only animals I've groomed are my dogs. Oh my god. So bad. Y'all can't get me on that again, because that's just gonna be looping in my head for eternity. I can't. We have to get off this train. Immediately. Yeah, of course you can harass Dan. Of course. That goes without saying. Oh, Daniel. Daniel Scott. Yeah, we have to get off the hot gossip train because it's too spicy and I'll be too fast and I won't be able to get off. We at least have to get on a different gossip train. Because I can just talk in circles about this Miranda sings Colleen Ballinger thing, you know? Like, I will just say the same tired stuff. Because that's what I am. Tired. Because that's me. Laffy Taffy, you're enabling it. We are not at Manipulation Station. We are nowhere near, in fact. I know. Everyone's just taking their shots. Everyone's taking their shots. I just feel like the internet hasn't had an opportunity to like collectively dunk on someone who so clearly missed the mark like that in a long time. You know, there's not a lot of times where we can all kind of come together as a community and just be like, yo, this kind of cringe. Kind of cringe. I feel like maybe the Bi Sister was like one of the other times where everybody had to weigh in, no matter if they even knew about who Tati and James Charles was before that started. I don't even know what I'm doing over here. Hi, same ear. Same ears. This game is nice. It's good for when I'm feeling kind of head empty like today. For sure. There are no thoughts going through this little head, I'll tell you that. Logan Paul forced apology. Yeah. Yeah. Is it crazy? This is like 9/11, except I wasn't old enough to remember 9/11. I remember where I was when I saw the Logan Paul stuff. I was in London. I was visiting a dear sweet friend, a friend of mine. And we had to stop, like, our lovely vacation in London to be like, what the fuck is happening right now? We have to stop this because we're witnessing something right now. You know, Logan, for what it's worth, I mean, his initial apologies were kind of weird, but he did make up for it with, you know, like, donating and trying to make a, you know, a thing about mental health awareness. Logan just has the most chaotic YouTube arc, doesn't he? I mean, it's really all over the place. I feel like even with the more recent scandals, I feel like everyone's sort of come around on him. And it's interesting because, like, it's not like he's done the most amazing things to really change our minds. Like, and he's also still done plenty of questionable things, like the thing about rehoming his pig and then, like, it being abused by, like, another person. Like, that wasn't that long ago. Then what else did he do recently that everyone was mad about? The Dink coin or whatever. Which the song for Dink coin does hit, unfortunately. Dink doink, you're my favorite coin. Dubby doink on your face. Oh, the YouTube Red dystopian stuff where it was like, it was kind of like Divergent, right? Where they all had to take a test, or and like if they don't pass the test, they die or something. Classic. He does have content brain. What do you think Logan Paul would be doing if YouTube was not a thing? Do you think he would be just like a really tacky real estate agent in Ohio? Because that's actually my guess. Maybe selling some Cutco knives? 7-Eleven employee? Yeah, that's a good guess as well. Oh, and KSI. I feel like I don't really hear about KSI the way I used to, though. Gosh, I can't even really name all the... I feel like I used to watch drama videos about KSI back in the day. I couldn't even name a scandalous thing that KSI has done, other than just being kind of loud and annoying. And not to my liking, but, you know, that's not a crime. Oh, good night, Mark. He would definitely have a truck and be married to a nurse. That's very accurate. That's very accurate. Who's to say he doesn't have a truck right now? He probably has, like, a spiritual truck. Hello, Harvey. Come in, Harvey. Alright. Successful. Mission successful. It's every day, bro, with that Disney Channel flow. 5 million on YouTube in 6 months. Never done before. Ugh. Maybe that was the other time people really came together, because everyone had to have their take on It's Everyday Bro too, didn't they? Remember when commentary channels like exclusively made videos about Jake and Logan Paul and Lele Pons, and like those were the only people who existed on the internet? Simple times. Maybe not the best times, but simple times. Oh, hi Ash, come in, come in. I'm just working on this sculpture here. Yeah, what has Lele Pons been up to? I'm here, watch this. Didn't Lele Pons like delete her friend's videos? Amanda something? Like she deleted stuff off her Instagram because she was worried her friend was gonna be more successful than her. See that? I'm revealing the essence of the wood. And she like faked that she donated her hair. She like showed a picture of her holding like extensions and being like, look, I donated this. Crazy. But once you get past the outer layers, the true nature starts to show. Oh, I was saying that the wrong way. It's the same with people. I actually prefer the look of raw, unadulterated wood. May I have a kiss? I'm not doing that. It is absolutely right. Yeah, the YouTube lore that I have that takes up so much of my memory, and none of that space can be used for legal things whatsoever. Very important stuff I gotta keep up here. Although I have to admit, it's not easy to pay the bills as an artist. I hear ya. This is art. Right here. Why don't you have an art show in town? Why don't you sell your art on the internet? Why don't you show some feet? I'm just kidding. You don't have to do that. Interesting. I guess I could set the wheels in motion to make Pelican Town true art destination. What if no one likes my sculptures? I'd be crushed. I'll have to think about it. Well, thanks for stopping by. It was a lovely time. I think Lana did make music. I think she did kind of go through a Shakira era. I think you're right. I don't remember it actually being that bad. Is that crazy? Hell, how many times do I have to tell you I don't want to come back to the city? You can tell I never visit Leia because we have some cutscenes to go through. Stop calling me. I don't want to hear from you anymore. Drama at the gig. This reminds me, there's this line in the Chicken Girls where this one side character goes, he's like listening to the drama of the main character and he goes, living vicariously through other people's drama is one of my favorite hobbies. And I felt so seen by that. And then the main character was like, your main hobby besides eating frogs. Some lore, some deep lore. So I guess you heard me yelling on the phone. I'm saying that this guy eats frogs and lives vicariously through other people's drama, and I felt seen by that character. So I guess you heard me yelling on the phone. That was my ex. I guess I'd better tell you a little bit about it. We had an apartment together back in the city. Yes, Blue Star, I did not miss that. I specifically wrote that down in my notes. It is a ship name for 4 tween-age girls, sure. I did odd jobs during the day and spent all night working on art projects. We barely made enough to scrape by. He was always nagging me to go back to school and study business or medicine, something with a lot of money in it. I guess the idea was to save up for a normal life, you know, a house in the suburbs, kids, PTA meetings, that sort of thing. Yeah, Leah, I relate. I relate. I'm a corporate sellout myself. I wasn't ready for that kind of life, Ash. I had to leave, so I came here to pursue my dreams of being an artist. Was that selfish of me? No. And your ex sounds like an idiot. No, but definitely not better off. Yeah, but it's natural to care about yourself first. I'm gonna say no, it had to be done. Is it 80 degrees in Maryland? It's pretty crusty out here. It's more that it's humid and gross in Maryland. Sorry, my friend texted me. Anyway, I've been thinking a little more about that art show idea you had. Oh, you've really put some thought into it. I'm working on some new sculptures to display at the show. I'm nervous, but the thought of getting my work out there is pretty exciting. I'm just glad you're on board with making Stardew Valley a premier art destination, Ash. That's me, supporter of the art. Supporter of the arts. Anyways, I just wanted to give you a salad. Don't mind me. Just a little salad for the lady. Not in a weird way. Want to eat something else? That's fine. Hello. Aha. We're best friends. We're besties. I didn't mean to eat that. But that's fine, I guess. Jazz doesn't like me because I didn't give her an emerald. That's my song. Yeah, I'm the problem. It's me. Hi, I'm Shane's problem. It's me. I'm actively making his life worse, but goddamn if he doesn't love me just so much. Hello, Haley. I haven't been talking to you at all, so I need to say hi. Hello. Same with y'all. Hello, hello. Anyways, what y'all do for fun? What y'all do for fun around here? Oh, there's Pam. Hang on. Pam. Pam. Pamela. Hamilton. Alexander Pamilton. Okay. Did I already give him pizza today? Well, now I'm sitting in a chair. I guess that's what I'll do. I did already give him pizza today. Well, let's think about it. I'll just... It's just Friday, y'all. Yeah, I'm really interested in that. But I should... No, I'm gonna save my money. Even though I don't have enough gold bars, and I'm not even near enough gold bars, I'm gonna save my money. Ugh. Madison, it's 98 where you are? Ugh. I am not a heat person. It is not my thing. And the world is making that harder and harder to avoid these days. Like, I don't love... I mean, the thing is, I feel like I wouldn't mind winter so much. It's like the darkness that really bothers me, I think, more than the cold, even, when it comes to the winter. Because I like being cozy. Like, I like my outfits in the winter and fall more. But But also just like heat makes me feel all bleh. Way more than the cold does. You like the darkness? See, the thing is, normally I'm with you. Like, I don't turn on my office lights. No one ever thinks that I'm in my office because I hate the overhead fluorescent lightings. Slash, like, in my room, I won't turn on the lights ever. Like, I don't need the brightness. But I do think that, like, you know, the chemical need for, like, some sunshine does get to me in the winter a little bit. And it's like, it's interesting. Well, it's not interesting. It's stereotypical. There are 2 queer people in the office, me and one other person. And we are the 2 people who do not turn on our office lights. What can I say? Gays do lamps and nothing else. We do not do overhead lighting. Coincidence? I think not. Stereotype? Perhaps. Yeah, I have like a small little desk lamp, and that's what I use on like rainy days in the office. That's it. Otherwise, we're living in the darkness, baby. But also, like, I don't want the sun in my eyes. It's not pleasant. And that fluorescent lighting does no one any favors. So honestly, I'm helping everyone in my office out because we all look so much better without that fluorescent lighting. Oh god. They're not gonna see this. I feel like that sounded meaner than I meant it to. It was more that fluorescent lighting makes people look bad. I'm not saying my coworkers are ugly. Don't tell them I said that. Anyways, we're going to a baseball game with Shane. Anyways, we have a date with the boy. Yeah, all gay people are the same. I mean, I hate to say it, but it's true. Mermaid pendant. We're ready for marriage. All right, we got a hot date with Shane tonight. Everyone's fave. What are we gonna wear? I think we're gonna wear this cute little taxi cab trash goblin outfit. Why would I wear anything else? Quite honest. This is the thing. Oops. Not trying to chop my chicken. No, people weren't different. That's a lie. That is a lie that the liberals are trying to push on us. It's like, you know, The Life of Brian. If you know that Monty Python movie where it's like the guy who was born next to Jesus and people mistake him for Jesus. And it's like this mass of people is chasing this guy Brian around trying to worship him. And he's like, guys, don't worship me. You are all individuals. And they say, we are all individuals. And this one guy goes, I'm not. So stupid, but so good. Ugh. I love a good Monty Python joke. Where's the silly humor these days? We don't get silly humor like that. I'm sure we do. Y'all are gonna name like 10 examples of silly humor that exists today. They don't make it like it used to. Right. I'm gonna mine just a little bit. But I need to get back by 5, so it's not gonna be very long at all. Well, no, that's stupid. I'll just fish. I'm gonna forget. I'm not gonna make it in time. I'm not gonna do that to myself. Plus also I want to drop the eggs off if that's this thing. Mustache tats. They're gonna come back, you know, fashion is cyclical. I'm sure people in the 1800s were tattooing themselves with mustaches on their fingers, you know? And that's what society doesn't want us to know. Oh yeah, I wonder who my secret Santa is gonna be. The festival of the not the festival of the Winter Star. The Feast of the Winter Star. Yes. So nervous. Yeah, the TikTok girlies need to learn some culture. They need to bring back the owl necklaces that we all had. We all somehow had the exact same owl necklace. Oh. Oh. But if I do the fishing thing, am I gonna miss Shane's event? I feel like I should do it, because I think the Shane thing loads, so, like, you'll be able to do it the next day. We should do the fishing thing. Even though I don't like fishing. Because we can get a new hat. And I need to talk to people, so they'll like me. Hello, everyone. Oh, the Straits. So romantic. The Rapunzel edits, yes. We need to bring back the Jack and Elsa ships. Or that thing. What was it called? It had a very specific name where it was like Frozen, Brave, Jack Frost, and one other character, I think. And they were all like existing in the same universe somehow. Bring them back. Where'd they go? Oh, I have no money. That's unfortunate. I'll get some pumpkin soup. Good soup. Rise of the Brave Tangled Dragons, that is it. That is it, exactly. I wonder if we can make a modern equivalent of that. I'll do my best. Gotta think. Moana. Elemental, everyone's favorite new Pixar movie, from what I've heard. I don't know. I feel like people don't really... Anyone really thirsting over animated characters in recent years? Maybe I'm just, like, too old to know what animated characters the kids are thirsting over these days. Yeah, I don't know. Can't think of any. Yeah, is it Raya, or Raya's how you pronounce it, right? That's another one that I didn't see. I just know that it got Lindsay Ellis canceled or something. Or that was the downfall. Laffy Taffy, I get it. Visually, I get it. I was not allowed to watch Danny Phantom as a kid. I wasn't allowed to watch, like, most cartoons. It's very sad. Society was holding me back. I had to thirst over Kim Possible instead. It was very sad. And that's why I am the way I am. Alright, let's get this over with. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. I'm fishing. I gotta focus. Yeah, it's true. They don't make Tumblr sexy men like they used to. Only when I was young and hip. That was the only time they did it. Yep, catch fish. I can do it. I'm so ready. I was born ready. Ugh. I cast my rod too far. Amateur hour. One. Good one. I feel like it's like 5 or 6 we need to get. Which will happen if the fish bite. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, look. Willie and Pam are catching tons of fish and I'm falling behind. My contact lenses are drying out, so I feel like I'm like blinking like crazy. Okay. Get your head in the game. Gotta get your head in the game. They are not biting at all. What is this? What madness is this? Oh, no. I only have 3. We can still turn around. Okay, that's good. Or... okay. Maybe we can do it. Maybe. 5. Okay, this is good. This is good. We're doing good. I can stop panicking a little bit. Maybe. Come on, I feel like I just need one more. One more. This also has to be like the worst spectator sport, honestly. Fishing. But look at them. They're all so impressed with me. Okay, 6. I feel like 6 is pretty solid. Give it to me. Yeah, Laffy Taffy, is this accurate? Oh gosh. That shaking animation. A little sick and twisted. Please let me be the winner. Oh my gosh. I won. I don't have an iridium rod, so most of this is useful to me. Useless. But we have a new hat, baby. New hat unlocked. I wonder if we'll be able to make our date with Shane, or if we're just gonna have to give up on that dream. I won! Oh yeah, we definitely missed our date. Whoops. Whoops. Oh well. Yeah, I think we can go later, so I think it's fine. Yeah, Shane is gonna be so impressed. When we show up not wearing little trash, he's like, oh my gosh, you dressed up just for me? Yeah. That's what we do. That's what we do here. Okay. Folks, that might be it for tonight. I know that was kind of abrupt, but honestly feeling pretty tie-tie. Slash, my head is kind of empty, so we might call it a little early tonight, if that's okay. But we got a new hat, and I would call that a successful stream. Weep. Except, when I stop playing Stardew, I always like to check and see if I have mail or something before. And no, I don't. Okay, cool. I have nothing to look forward to then. So we're absolutely not playing anymore. So, well, actually, technically we did have one computer crash, but it was inconsequential. So we don't count it. But yeah, good stream. So, I will be streaming at 1 p.m. next Tuesday, the 4th of July, but I also understand it's a holiday, so if y'all want to celebrate my Nana's birthday, you know, amongst yourselves, that's totally fine. Look at sweet Goosey. Sweet boy. When will the other half be uploaded? Ooh. Dang it, did I forget to upload one? I'll have to check on that. I'll check that tomorrow. It's probably just saved to my computer. Hopefully I didn't delete it. I don't think I did. Weather Nerdy Boy, I will check on that tomorrow and hopefully it'll be up by this weekend. Slash it should be up by this weekend. Because I think the ones with all the messed up audio I already uploaded. Alright. Have a good rest of your night. Have a good weekend, folks. Hopefully it's a long weekend for y'all. Drink some water. Bye.